Welcome to Rock and Roll's Odd and Interesting Stories. I'm your host, 3V Music Studios. And in this episode, we'll be covering something you most likely wouldn't have guessed was used in the recording of All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. Today's story brings us back to January 1968, where a young Jimi Hendrix was beginning to record All Along the Watchtower, a song that was written the previous year in '67 by Bob Dylan. Now, in Dylan's original, it had a lot of harmonica parts and more of a folk sound that you'd come to expect from a Dylan record, which were later changed in the Hendrix recording to be electric guitar parts, which gave it a way more groovy and psychedelic rock sound that makes the late 60s rock and roll so memorable. Now, when it came time for Jimi to record the solo, he was looking for a very unique sound, trying to get out of his slide guitar playing. Now, Jimi tried the normal bottle slide and a steel slide, but it just was not the sound he was looking for. Now, for some of you guys who don't know, this is a glass slide, which is modeled after an old style bottle, which was a go-to option for some of the earliest slide players. And this is a version of a steel slide, both similar but with very different tones. The slide is most commonly worn on the ring finger or even the pinky finger, just kind of a preference call. Now, some of Jimi's top influences were B.B. King, Muddy Waters, and Albert King, and all these guys have something in common. They play the blues. And in blues playing, the slide guitar is a very heavy element, and that's why I believe Hendrix wanted to include some slide playing on his version All Along the Watchtower as a nod to some of his influences. Now back to 1968 in the studio, when Hendrix was looking for something to play that slide part on. And he looked all around the room, and it said that he picked up a Zippo lighter. And with that Zippo lighter, he found exactly what he was looking for, a very unique sound and true to him, which also created one of the most unique and memorable points of the solo. Coming in at roughly the 2-minute mark of the song, and lasting only 15 seconds, it truly is the best rock and roll and Zippo collab. While reaching number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, it's regarded as many as one of Jimi Hendrix's best recordings. In fact, Dylan liked the song so much that going forward, he began to play it in a Hendrix style. Now I'm curious if anyone out there's ever tried using a Zippo to play slide, or what's some of the craziest things you've ever used to play slide guitar. Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I've been 3V Music Studios, and I thank you all for watching.